Hey, what's up, guys? So, gonna be doing a movie review today, and that is RoboCop. Came out in 1987. Stars Peter Weller as Alex Murphy, who then becomes RoboCop, half man, half machine. And this is taking place in a futuristic setting where it's future Detroit. He's the future of law enforcement, this half man, half machine. But when he was alive as a human, he met up, with his partner, Lewis, which played by Nancy Allen. He's new to the Detroit Police Department, just starting out there, and he's working with his partner Lewis. These hoodlums, they're going after them, car chase, somewhere underneath, somewhere they try to get these guys. They stole a bunch of money. They're killing people. They're just very bad people. But they're in a compromising position, both of them, and without their weapons, Alex Murphy, he gets killed brutally, gets his hand blown off, eventually gets his whole arm blown off, gets every part of his body. They just shoot him, gun him down, just blow him into bits. Very over the top, very bloody, very intense scene. And they shoot him in the head. He's gone. And OCP, who owns law enforcement, they run the cops. They create a robot, half man, half machine, cyborg of Alex Murphy. All you pretty much have is his face is still the same, still has his flesh, part of his face still on the machine. Everything else is robotic. Just to honor him, you still see his face underneath the mask, all metal, and his prime operatives is just to serve and protect and be a legit police officer. And he goes out and he does the job. He does the job well. He saves a woman that's about to get raped. Somebody's being robbed at the grocery store, the little convenience store. He operates just like a normal officer, but he's, it's basically what they need. All these officers they have their lives on the line. They're getting killed left and right. They want to go on strike, but then they got this cop who's machine and part man, and he's doing the job. He's got a futuristic gun, and it's automatic, and it's like blows things to bits. And they've OCP, the company that helped design this machine, half man, half machine. This is like their finest moment. This is something that from trial and error they made something that actually works. Because previously they had the Ed 209 machine that had a glitch. You'll see the movie, you see where the humor is in that scene where it's faulty. It kills one of their test subjects, fires at them, blows them to bits. It's graphic, over the top, blood everywhere. There's nothing left of the guy. Somebody call a paramedic. And one night, RoboCop has a dream. More like a nightmare. And it's a nightmare reliving, or like a flashback, of what happened to him. He got killed by these hoodlums. And he's starting to remember. It's like more human than human. He's like starting to have his memories. He's starting to have his feelings. He's starting to remember how he was when he was human. Well, this flashbacks, he knows there's something not quite right, there's something going on. So he tries to find out more about himself. He goes to his old house where he used to live at. He was once married, had his own kid. Goes to the house, has more memories. Sad scene there with the synthesizer and the orchestra, all combination of different sounds. It's heartbreaking. It's a very impactful scene of him remembering his wife and kid and the things that he lost. So there's a lot of heartfelt moments in this film. Surprisingly, for a movie that's called RoboCop, and it's an action picture, it's a big sci-fi type of film. It has, such emotional depth to it. It's quite interesting picture. So he finds out about all these people that killed him. He wants to bring him in and have the system take care of him, but after a while it's like he's just gonna go out and get revenge, kill these people. It's like a revenge story. Well, he just gets back at these people, He was going to arrest the senior, CEO, second in command of OCP, the company, and he was going to Dick Jones, the senior of the company, of the second in command of the president of the company. He was going to arrest him, but he couldn't because he's not allowed to arrest someone who's a higher up, such as himself. So they go and contact the police force to try to kill RoboCop. They're not successful. Him and RoboCop and Nancy Allen's character, Lewis, they go in hiding and come to find out. No, you find out before this, but these hoodlums are part of OC. The whole OCP thing, they got serious corruption going on. Some shady stuff. The senior, the second in command, the CEO is just bad news. and he has these hoodlums try to kill RoboCop. He gives them military weapons, some serious guns, big guns, to destroy RoboCop and kill him. They're not successful. Neither is Ed 209. RoboCop destroys him with the military big gun weapon, and he reveals to the president that second in command, Dick Jones, is actually in on it. He killed one of the guys who created RoboCop because he was jealous, because, you know, his design of RoboCop actually succeeded than his and Dick Jones' many failed attempts of creating a futuristic law enforcement that was a robot. So Dick Jones had this guy killed, and so when that is revealed, Dick Jones uses the president as a hostage, points a gun to him, and the president says, "You're fired, Dick Jones." So by doing that, caused him to, you know, change his, you know, because he can't go after him. He can't do anything. He can't shoot him. He can't go after somebody who's a higher up. But since he got fired, then RoboCop can shoot Dick Jones, and he ends him. And classic line, the president asks RoboCop at the company, says, "Nice shooting, kid. What's your name?" And he's like, "Murphy." Because now it's full circle. He remembers who he was. He's embracing his life. And it's a really awesome scene. It's a really cool full circle, and, you know, it's a very, very cool movie. I was watching it, and I've never seen the director's cut extended version of it before until now. And there's a little more to it. There's a lot more violence, over the top, like the scene where he gets killed, you know, Alex Murphy. A lot more intense, a lot more graphic, a lot more bloody. You know, it's fine, but is it really that necessary? It works. I'm not bothered by it. And the whole over-the-top scene of the Ed 209 killing the test subjects. You know, I don't know what else was added new to it. It looked like maybe just a little added, you know, extended little scenes that, you know, I don't think that those two scenes are the ones that really stood out that look like new footage. But I haven't seen this movie in a long time, but it still holds up. It still holds up. It's still a good movie. It's a classic movie, classic 80s sci-fi flick, action film of, you know, that time period, that era. I would say it's, you know, it's up there with the Terminator, the original film, Aliens, all those classic films. I think RoboCop really does stand next to those films. It's a really, really solid film. Really great filmmaking. Really, really well made. Very entertaining picture. The robot design is very sleek, and it's nice to see something that isn't CGI. You know, it's all, practical effects. It's nice to see. It's nice to see their use of, tricking you with the Ed 209. That was all, stop motion animation. Doesn't even look it. It looks cool. The matte paintings of the Detroit, it looks futuristic. It has this futuristic world. It's pretty cool. Everything looks realistic. They did a really good job to make everything feel like you're in this world. And it's a classic movie. I'll buy that for $1. It's got all those great moments. It's got, you got the news break, you got the commercials. It's like satire. It's got the humor. The movie feels more like a superhero type of film. No, it's not too serious. It's got serious stuff in it, but it's actually got humor to it. That's a nice blend of things. It's an interesting, very unique film, and very innovative. It's I miss these type of movies because, growing up, this was such an original concept. A man who gets killed and becomes a robot. Half man, half robot. Who at first is programmed to do his job as a machine, but as, things, play along, he eventually starts regaining, memories and remembering who he once was. It's a classic film from my childhood. It's a great film. It still holds up. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this review, and I hope you guys have a good day. Take it easy.